Breaking news, within the last 45 minutes or so, we've been getting reports of an explosion at a busy shopping mall in the Nigerian capital, Abuja. We're hearing of a number of ambulances being at the scenes. Now, these are the first pictures from the scene that we have been sent. As you can see, smoke is billowing above the mall. We can speak now to somebody who's there at the EMAB Plaza Mall. Abraham Peter joins us live on the phone. And thank you for talking to us, Abraham. Can you... I'm afraid to say we haven't. We've lost that line to Abuja, but here in the studio with me is our correspondent, Ahmed Idris, who normally operates out of Nigeria. First of all, tell us what you've been able to pick up. We're seeing these pictures that have been posted on Twitter, and it does look like a very substantial explosion. Absolutely.
The people we've spoken to in Abuja, including emergency workers and shop owners in that particular area, are telling us that explosives were parked into a vehicle which was parked in front of that shopping mall.
OK, for now, thank you very much indeed. Stay with us because we can now talk to Abraham Peter, who is there at the EMAB shopping mall in Abuja. Can you hear me OK, Abraham?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Tell us what happened today.
Well, I was in my office about 10 minutes or so or thereabout, and I heard this loud explosion, and it shook my office because I saw in my plaza. The impact was too much. When I got up, we tried escaping. We couldn't because there was fire all over the place. I discovered there was a car parked outside the plaza and with explosive, and it's like the person that parked it left it, and it exploded. And well, the middle plaza, the middle building is on fire, you know, at the moment. And well, they just evacuated, asked us to leave, the emergency workers, because the second one could come up, so we just left to the scene.
And we're hearing of there being a lot of ambulances on the scene. What can you tell us about that?
Well, there are many casualties, especially some women selling like banana around the exit gate. I think it's a terrible decision. They all died. They all died.
What have you personally witnessed as you escaped the building once you heard the explosion? What did you witness as you were getting out of this building that was fast becoming engulfed in fire?
Well, it was a chaos because everybody was trying to. I think I couldn't get out of the gate. I had to jump the fence in order to escape.
And were you with other people? Were you with other people? Did other people escape?
Yeah, some people escaped. The other ones, they couldn't escape because they had injury and we couldn't help because we were all scared. So we had to run for our life.
And what about your neighbours, people who work beside you? Do you know whether they managed to get out with you?
No, at the moment, I can try some numbers. People I know, I can't reach them at the moment. But other ones, I've been able to reach them. But some few more, I've not been able to reach them. So I don't know. Now, I really don't know. But
this only happened a short while ago. Where are you now? Where are you talking to us from? And what's the scene around you?
Okay, I just escaped around Barnet Junction. I just got into a building there, to relax because the impact is still I don't know. The impact was too much, so I'm having a little bit dizziness, and I just have to get a place to sit down and recuperate.
I can imagine, and we thank you very much for talking to us. Tell us about the emergency services. Were they on the scene in large numbers? Have they got the situation under control?
Well, it took about 20 to 25 minutes before we started, they started coming. You understand me? After it happened, there was no any emergency worker there. It took a while for them to come. It took about 25 minutes to 30 minutes for us to start seeing them. There was no emergency worker around until after 30 minutes. And we couldn't go there because of the distance. They were warned not to go close, so we couldn't help anybody. Because they were telling us there could be a second bomb, so we couldn't get close to help people.
OK, thank you so much. Abraham Peter, who's just managed to escape this bomb attack, what appears to be a car bomb attack on a crowded shopping mall in the Nigerian capital, Abuja, within the last hour. Abraham Peter, thank you so much for talking to us here at Al Jazeera. But here in the studio with me is Ahmed Idris, who is based in Nigeria normally. And Ahmed, what are you making of this? It seems to be a very big incident indeed.
Absolutely. It's an escalation of the attacks launched by Boko Haram since the beginning of this year. And I remember very well.
Is there any doubt that it's Boko Haram? You've immediately attributed it to Boko Haram.
It will be attributed to Boko Haram because they have threatened to attack Abuja before. Remember the bus station bombing and the subsequent one targeting a market in Abuja. They said they were going to target Abuja, and they have people, they have cells, maybe sleeper cells in Abuja. And even the security forces have been warning residents of Abuja that shopping malls, markets and busy crowded places could be targets of these fighters.
And given the number of abductions of young people, girls in the main, taking place in the northwest of the country, and the attacks, as you say, not the first, on the Nigerian capital, it does seem as though Boko Haram is running rings around the authorities, around the police and indeed around the army.
Absolutely. The spate of attacks across Nigeria, from the northeast to the central parts of Nigeria, targeting including the federal capital, is sort of confusing, and by the time the security forces deploy to one area, they'll find their way to another area and attack it. And so it's becoming more and more difficult for the security forces to tackle this head on, because actually at the moment it looks like they are overstretched.
Ahmed Idris, for now, thank you very much indeed, but please do go out and find some more information for us and let us know once you have it. Thanks, Ahmed.